Barakatha Yahushua, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushua, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushua, Kahala Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakwadash. That belongs to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who teach and will. Shalom to you, hopefully elect out there that's pushing this word with truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the world. Excuse me, and also shalom to you, hopefully to you, your fellow Akim and Aqua that's out here listening and learning with a sincere heart. It's the brother Bayan Amath coming at you with another quick lesson. We're going to go into basically into perfection. What it takes to be perfect. And who was perfect and who wasn't. Salakia, bear with me, got a little chest cold, bear with me here. But yeah, we're gonna go into who was perfect and who wasn't perfect and what it takes to be perfect, and when not just being perfect in the eyes of man, but to be perfect in the eyes of Yahweh Yahushua. And with further ado, I'm going to get into this first scripture. This is Judges 5, verse 11. And it says, "They that are delivered from the noise of archers in the place of drawing waters, there shall be rehearse the righteous act of the Lord, even the righteous act towards the inhabitants of his villages in Israel. Then shall the people of the Lord go down to the gates." Now, this is the absolute truth. First and foremost, we're here in the flesh, so we're not going to be perfect, because to be in the flesh is to carry sin. Once you're in flesh, you're going to carry sin. If we were perfect, in a nutshell, Yahweh Shah wouldn't even have to sacrifice his life, because we'd have been perfect. And even though he shed his blood, it still doesn't mean that the flesh is perfect. That he did that we gain salvation. But what we are doing as men of the Lord, and that's in His truth, and you fellow Akim and Aqua that's out here listening and learning, what we're doing, we're listening and learning and teaching that we may be practicing that we're rehearsing that righteous act, because that's what we're doing right now. We're rehearsing the righteous act. We're not perfect, but we're rehearsing and practicing the ways to perfection. Because as we know, due to the scriptures, once we're in the kingdom, we're going to be made whole. We're going to be made perfect. Perfect bodies, perfect mindset, mold in the ways of Yahweh Yahushua completely. But there's no way that we could be perfect in these times. Like I was watching some of the elders. They were doing videos in regards to the Sakari camp, where they was trying to act as if just keeping the law, statute, commandments, I guess it's supposed to make you perfect. That's not true. Even though we know you have to have faith as well as keeping the law, statute, commandments, we know this for a fact. Yet and still, it doesn't make you perfect. By having that faith, by keeping the law, statute, commandments to the best of our abilities, that still doesn't make you. It still doesn't make you perfect. Once again, it just shows that we're practicing a righteous act. Got another scripture I want to pull up. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 13. And it says, till we all come in the unity of the faith. You hear that? In the faith. It didn't say just the law, statutes, commandments. Till we all come into the unity of the faith and of the knowledge of the Son of Yahweh. Speaking when it says the Son of Yahweh, that is talking of Yahushua. The knowledge of the Son of Yahweh, knowing being that, speaking of fear, because then we know the beginning of knowledge and wisdom is to have fear. You got to have fear. Let me start that over again. Till we all come into once we all come into the unity of the faith and of the knowledge of the Son of Yahweh, unto a perfect man, unto the measure of the statutes of the fulness of Yahweh. Salakia, to the measure of the fullness of Yahweh. So that right here tells you that pretty much the only man that walked the earth that was perfect was Yahweh. He was the only one. The direct son of our power. The Hamashiach. That's a beautiful verse. I'm just going to read it again. This once again. It says, till we all come into unity of the faith and the knowledge of the Son of Yahweh, until a perfect man, unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of Yahweh. These are the ways to being a perfect man. You got to have faith. You got to have the knowledge of Yahweh, which is given to us in these scriptures. You know, you got to fear the Lord, because like Apostle Gabar was speaking of in one of his lessons a few days ago, the Lord deals in fear. So you got to have that fear. You got to fear the Lord. You know, like he was saying, just like the very elect are gonna be pretty much scared shitless. But that's just because we know that the Lord, Yahweh, deals in fear. But like I said, at the end of the day, there was only one that walked the earth that was perfect, and that was Yahweh. So when you hear those talk about being perfect this and perfect that, that's a complete lie. You know? You know, and it just, you know, I was just looking over a couple of verses ahead that I kind of missed. And, you know, that's the spirit that led me to that, to see that, to notice that. You know, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. I want to bring that out. There's Ephesians 10 through 12. And it says, he that descended is the same also that ascended up from above all heavens, that he might fill all things. That's speaking of Yahushua. And he gave some apostles, some prophets, some evangelists, and some pastors and teachers. And for the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Yahushua. And that's the absolute truth. That's how we gain knowledge through the apostles and our elders and the prophets, the brothers that carry 100% truth and sound doctrine. This is our way of to perfection. Getting the full truth and understanding of the scriptures. Having faith. Having fear in the Most High. And and doing our best to keep the law, statute, commandments. But in the flesh, we know we're not going to be able to keep that to 100% because we're in the flesh. But in the kingdom, we're going to be made whole. We're going to be made perfect. We're going to keep the law, statute, commandments to the 100%. We're going to have fear of the Lord at 100%. We're going to have faith at 100%. You know? We're going to be made whole in every way that we can think of. And that's a beautiful thing. That's Yapa. And with that being said, I hope this little quick lesson was edifying. I hope that it brought a little joy to some of y'all hearts that are able to get full understanding of these scriptures and the word of Yahweh, the word of Yahweh Yahushua. Just remember, we're practicing the righteous act. We're not going to be perfect. Don't waste your time trying to be, because all you can do is practice and try our best to keep all that we're commanded to do to the best of our abilities. Keep striving, keep fighting for the kingdom. Because salvation's right around the corner. Diligence. Keep enduring hardship. For us fellow Akim, keep your hands on the plow. And for you other Akim and Aqua that's out there, continue listening and learning. It's almost our time. I'm going to close out by saying Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone. They teach and rule well. Shalom to you brothers, as I hear pushing this word with truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the world. And shalom once again to the fellow Akim and Aqua that's out here listening and learning with a sincere heart. We almost out of here. Keep fighting a good fight. Shalom, a ball.